Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, this video is going to be a little different today. As you may have seen, I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, and I know for most people, I know for most creators that may not be a lot, or they may reach that milestone pretty quickly. But for me, that was something I just never expected to get to. I just wanted to create videos for anyone who enjoyed the same passions that I do. And so to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel, what I want to do is I just want to take you around and show you all of my collection of all the models I've built, some of my stuff that I've collected, and just kind of give you just give you a tour of my room that I build all my models in, and just what's surrounded me as part of my inspiration for what I do. Because I'm a kid of the 80s, and so I've collected things for years, ever since I was a kid, and some of the things I still have. So I just want to just give you a glimpse into what inspires me to do what I do, and just take you around and just show you what I have and everything. So let's get started on the tour. Okay, so first off, we start with a few collectibles, few Funko Pops of Darth Vader. He's, I'm definitely love Star Wars, and Darth Vader's always been one of my favorite characters. So try to collect as many things as I can. So up at the top is original 79 Star Wars action figure. It's been graded. I believe it's an 85, 8.5 or 85 plus. So I happened to find that somewhere because all my original ones got lost somewhere. And then I had one of the Funkos autographed by Spencer Wilder or Wilkins. I can't remember his name, but which is sad to say. But he played Darth Vader in Rogue One, actor that played him, and let me tell you, he is super tall. So, but just some other little collectibles of Vader that I have, and of course, as I said, I collect everything. So in the '90s, I'm sure everybody remembers Wizard comics and everything. So this was just one of their little exclusives that they sent out with the Death of Superman and everything. That they sent out that I just, had, and I just kept. And I know it isn't worth too much, but it's still, just part of why I like collecting and everything. So it's just something I always, like keeping around. And then, so our next row, these are all my metal models. The MU metal model Transformers that I built. And unfortunately, I didn't really didn't create my channel until the very end of these builds. I really wish I would have started making videos when I first started making these, because the original ones, Optimus, Megatron, Starscream, and Soundwave, those were some of the best ones to do. And I enjoyed making those, and I really hoped that the company would make more, and I'm still hoping they make more, because these are just so much fun to build, and they're a lot bigger size than the Metal Earth models, which I think they're getting to be a little bit bigger, but I just love all of these. And they're definitely accurate depictions of the characters and the toys when they were out and everything. So, but these are all the ones that I have. And then right below, these are actually my original Generation 1 Transformers that I had as a kid. Luckily, these did not disappear when I had them, and I started moving around place to place. I had them in a box and just kind of took them with me wherever I went. And luckily, none of them are too damaged or anything like that, but I'm definitely glad that I kept all of these just to have. And, I still have all their accessories and everything that I used to keep in a tackle box that I still have and everything. So, I didn't really collect too many of them, but at least the ones that I enjoyed playing with and everything like that. So definitely glad I had those. And then coming down, we have some more pop figures, which which I didn't really get into Funkos until by 2014, 15. So I was trying to play catch up on some of the ones that I, kind of wanted to have in my collection and that I just enjoyed seeing and everything. Just reminded me of, the time growing up. So just have some of those back there. And then these are some other Transformers that I had. And then there's a couple Metal Earth, Metal Dragons that I had put together as well. Don't think I did any videos for those, but I saw those and I thought those were actually pretty cool. And of course, these are the starting lineups, back in the 80s when they first came out, that I had. These were, part of my original ones when I was a kid as well. So definitely had kept those and everything. And then coming on down, back there in the back, you see my record and book. Those are mine again, back when I had growing up. So I definitely try to keep as much as I could. And I definitely enjoyed those, the record and book collections and stuff. And of course, some more starting lineups. And then these are like Transformers that are vehicles. And then when you press a button, they transform into like an attack vehicle and everything. So those are kind of cool. And then these do the same thing where they'll be a vehicle or the car, and then you press the button and they'll transform into what they look like now. I haven't really been able to find these anywhere else. I think these were out a lot earlier. I can't remember if it's Hot Wheels, Mattel. Can't remember which brand it was or anything, but I just enjoyed doing the transformation of how they go from one form to another and everything. And then the die cast in the back is actually one from my dad's auto parts place back home. I don't even remember where I got it, but I'm pretty sure I got it from him. And it just, I definitely wanted to keep it. He doesn't have the place anymore, but I definitely tried to keep it as long as I could, keep it in good condition and all that. And of course, I got my Blockbuster card back there. You gotta have one of those if you ever been to one. And just some magic cards. And then this is my original Viewmaster that I had with all the discs and everything. There's definitely more disc inside of it, but that's my original one I had and everything. So definitely use that a lot and everything. So definitely glad I got to keep that. And then down on the last row, there's another book and record. That's the bigger one, Batman and Sherlock Holmes. So that was always a good one. There's an old football board game. It's kind of cool. Can't remember where I found it at, but it's definitely kind of a good game to play. It doesn't take too long, but it's just one of those where you don't really see too much of. And I know older board games are starting to be, popular to try to find and everything. So, and then, just some cards I just had over the years, nothing too fancy or nothing like that. And then this is the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade and a Pepsi fedora that was that I had received on the premiere of the movie that Pepsi was sponsoring, and they were giving these out to kids at the showing and everything. So it does fit a kid because I can't wear it anymore. It's too small for me, but I definitely still kept it over the years. Just great memories during that time, and always enjoyed the movies and everything. So I'm definitely glad I kept that for my collection. So, but these are mostly my older stuff that I've had over the years. But I've always collected Legos as well. So that's kind of been my main passion is Legos. So you see kind of the Batwing, Batmobile, and there's AT-AT, the big one kind of going up. So these are just some miniature models that I built. They're kind of like rooms of different professions and stuff. So I actually did these for the wife because she's in there crafting or embroidery, sewing and stuff like that. So I did that one. And then that one's a bookshelf, or kind of like a library, because she's always into the books, and she's a librarian as well, so definitely wanted to do that for her and everything. And then up top, got another little Lego and some Metal Earth Transformers. That's the size of the Metal Earth ones. And then I'm sure most people know there's my owl clock wood model. That's one of the first models that I ever put together or did a video on. But I still get comments and stuff on today. It's like the battery's running out because the second hand's not really moving too much. There's a little carousel and some little Lego minifigs. There's a solar system that I did some time back. Of course, this was all done before I started staining everything. So there's a little video Vodafone or video player. Can't remember the name of it, but that was that one. And there's a little Chevy car I done, and I actually wish I would have stained that one, back in the day, because that probably would look pretty cool with some colors and everything. So, and as I talked before, I've always been into Legos, so these are kind of display cases I put together to show, hold all my Legos that I've had over the years, ever since they came out in '01 with the X-Wing. Ever since then, I usually try to get as many as I can for the Ultimate Collector's Edition. And then just some smaller sets, that come out and everything. So, but they're just kind of cool to display and have out and stuff. So, but the helmets are actually custom from a different company that makes their own builds that you can buy the prints, the instructions off of and everything. So I know Lego has the smaller helmets, but they actually do like full-size helmets. So, but I don't usually haven't put videos on for those because there's just too many Lego creators out there right now that I wouldn't get too many views on it or whatever. But if I do another one, I may throw it out there. So, and then on top here is some figures from Sideshow. It's a company that makes some awesome recreations of characters. And most of these three right here I've had for probably 20-something years. And depending on what you get, they make a certain number of them. But they've been around for a very long time, and they make some awesome models if you haven't gone to their website and check them out. And then these two I've had for a very long time as well. I thought they were pretty cool. Again, I'm into Star Wars, so kind of cool looking. Of course, you got to have Mando and Grogu and everything. So you got to have those sitting up in there. Of course, I've got Vader's lightsaber, and then that's what the Lego one right there is as well. So, and then I just got some more Funkos up top, some Vader and Star Wars and everything. Again, kind of into Vader, and just some other ones. Okay, so these are prints that I've gotten at a few of the Comic-Cons. I believe the artist is Jonathan Yang, I think his name is. Once I stopped by his booth and just looked at what he did, I actually liked his work and thought he did a really good job. And I think he actually worked as a special effects artist in a couple movies. And but everything every print you look at, he does a really great job with the characters and everything. And I wish I could have bought all of his, but there's just way too many to list and everything. So, but I liked all of these that I have out and everything. And of course, got some more Funkos. So just some older ones and just ones that I just remember again back in the day. Of course, everybody remembers the Black Hole. That's still a movie I kind of don't really try to watch too much, but he still has some good characters. Of course, Thundercats, He-Man, all that good stuff, and then just some of the old robots that just from the older shows and everything. And then they got my Marvel Masterworks hardcovers. These are the reprints of the older comics of X-Men, Incredible Hulk, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man. They just reprint the volumes of each issue up to a certain year and everything. So I've been collecting these probably for 20-something years, and actually stopped for a time. Just I was moving around too much, but these are really great to have just to display and everything. So, and of course I got my Lego Voltron. They came out. It looks pretty cool. And then I got a little Voltron Masterpiece collection that came out. It's actually got the metal. It's actually got the metal lines inside of it, and then the other ones are on the other side. And they only did, I think only did 15,000 of that. So I was definitely glad to get it when I did, which again was a long time ago. And just some other books, so like some of the collections that Sideshow has. They put up books and just some arts and everything, and just showing, how they made comics back in the day and everything. So I always like to look at art of different games and shows and movies and everything. So, and then here's some more Sideshow collection. Here's a Ghost Rider, Western Ghost Rider. I've had that one for a while, but that one looks pretty cool. Of course, you got the, Infinity Gauntlet, or the Nano Gauntlet. So it lights up and everything. Of course, you got Molaram from Temple of Doom. Looks pretty cool. I wish that would light up, but it doesn't. Of course, Lego Yoda. He's just kind of sitting there. His only problem with having a tall Lego is you don't have, you can't put them everywhere. And then you got a regular Ghost Rider figure, so it's, I like that. And the chain's actually metal too, so that's what I like about Sideshow, is they don't skimp on, using plastic for metals and chains and whatever. They actually use metal. So, but definitely like that. Of course, got some other Legos. Optimus. Of course, there's my submachine gun, my rocker submachine gun that I stained and everything. So I appreciate you guys checking that out. I definitely enjoy doing that. Be more to come. Stuff. Got my Garfield. Some more Legos. Some more Legos. Some more Legos. And Lego stuff. So, as I said, I like Legos. And then I got some art prints from, for Vader. So, and then this one is, it's a company called Displate. They make metal posters. So if you haven't checked that place out, that's a really good place. Website. They got hundreds of metal posters of just about anything and everything. So definitely go check those out if you haven't already. Of course, I got my Lego Vader full size, and then there's another Displate that I bought. And this is kind of my best thing that I've got. Back in 2016, I was up in Denver and actually got to go to the Comic-Con up there and meet Stan Lee. And when I heard he was going to be there, I was like, oh, I got to go. Because, I know he's getting up there in age, and, I knew he wouldn't be able to make it to a lot of other cons afterwards, or even have a chance to meet him at all. So I got to go, and you got this art print from him that he signed, and I got the special badge that you got from him signed as well, and I got the picture from him, or with him, and everything. So I just matted it all, just one. So that's definitely an experience I won't forget. I mean, he was really nice, and I mean, just sitting there talking with him just about everything. I mean, he's just so open with everyone, and just so nice, and just wants to spend as much time with everyone and everything. So so it's definitely, one of my favorite pieces that I have. That was pretty much most everything that I had. So I just wanted to kind of show you some other models or some other potential videos that may be coming out. So I got another, gotta show our person that always likes to bother us. That's Rosie. Yeah, gotta get you on video. So that one, the assault rifle, was actually a Christmas gift. So I'll definitely be, be on the lookout for that one. I'll be staining it and everything. And then there's just a couple other little different types of clocks. There's like a table clock, and then this was another Christmas present I received that I'll probably be trying to stain that as well. like I said, since the wood models, I'm probably just going to stain them all. I mean, we'll see. Stain or paint. We'll see. And then these right here they're called box theater, where it's a little miniature model, but it's inside of a tin that you can fold up and everything. But it's, it has little pieces, has everything in it that you need to put it together and everything. So it's just putting it, follow the instructions, putting it all together, and then setting it out. But it's super small. So I may actually do a couple for this. I've already done about 5 or 6 of these before. So I may throw those out there. I mean, we'll see. Not for sure yet. I also have another train to do. I've had these for a little bit, so we'll see what happens. And then this one isn't a rocker or U-Gears or any of the name brands. It was on a site that I got the submachine gun that I thought was rocker, but it is a wooden model, and it actually looks pretty cool. So there's no mechanical parts to it. It's just for show, but it's pretty much a sniper rifle, and it comes with a case that you can break apart and then put it in the case to carry it around and everything. So I will be doing this one eventually, and I will be staining it all as well. So I think I'm definitely looking forward to this one, but I know it's going to take a little bit just because there's so many pieces involved with it. But I'm glad there's no mechanical parts to it, because that's just I just don't want to deal with that too much. But this one should be fun. So this one will be probably a long video and everything. So we'll see what happens with it. And then I may do a metal one. There's a Metal Earth Ecto one. I saw that and I was like, well, it's not too bad looking. It's it's got some color to it and everything. Might not be too small. So I may throw that one on the channel and see. And just for anybody who's into the Metal Earth and whatever. So okay, so that was my little tour. I mean, I don't have too much, but I just kind of want to show you some of the past models I may have put on the channel, and just some of the other inspirations that I have in my collection of just why I like collecting, why I like putting things together and everything. But again, I just want to thank everyone for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. Like I said, I know for some people that may not be a lot to, for them, but for me, it means something, and I appreciate everyone who's come on my channel to look at what I do to hopefully help them with their models and to answer any of their questions and everything. So again, thank you for subscribing to my channel, and please come back. I try to upload as much as I can, and and if you have any other recommendations of other models that you want me to put together, please submit them, and I'll do my best to get them going. So with that, I appreciate everything, and we'll see you in the next episode.